When you tell a joke so funny HR wants to hear it. 2024 will be the year of the dragon. The dragon. They just ain't her. Criminal caught after cutting off 37 man buns in one day claims he was doing the Lord's work. I threw down a party and none of the other owners showed up with their dogs. Disney's Pirates of the Caribbean 6. Look at me, I'm Captain Jack Sparrow now. A productive afternoon. Wine at lunch. She thanking me for keeping her secrets. Me who is trying remember what I ate for breakfast. Doctor, looks like you're good to go. Credit card, declines. Doctor. Me, needs a 70 out of 100 to pass my class. Me, gets a 69 out of 100. I have one, but at what cost? Two types of people. Conversations with girls be like, I hate you. Be honest, I'm being honest. So you actually like me. Maybe. Thank you. Spotify is Soshi on PC. I wish I could actually shove a pole that's been in the sun for too long up the A of the developers of Spotify PC. They just don't even care. The app is so bad. I want to replace their water with vinegar. I hope both sides of their pillow are warm. I hope someone waves at a person behind them and they think they are being waved at. Me whenever I go outside. Is he hiding acorns in there? What's happening? He looks like if a wizard turned a chicken nugget into a man. Me on for the first time. I can do this for eternity. My girlfriend. But can you? Fox reporter. How bad is your memory? President Biden. My memory is so bad I'll let you speak. When you show up to work. F. You see Mr. Tucker, how is it possible for Shrek's friend the donkey to have sex with a dragon and impregnate her? Normal conversation. My ADHD brain literally skipping words while typing. Everyone when Disney loses $200 million over the wackiest stuff. Everyone when Elon Musk loses $200 million over the wackiest stuff. We have received package of American sweets from American friend. We sat like 5 people and tried everything from the box. Everything was too sweet. Really too sweet. No wonder Americans are so fat. You thought sweets were too sweet. No wonder Europe's main export is depression. Parents tricked the kid into reading books. $1 a book means he read 120 books in a year. Jokes on the manga counts. I don't think there are 120 to 160 page manga books. Or is there? Vsauce Michael here. Me trying to find my way back to my room with my eyes closed to simulate what it would be like being blind. We too deserve a significant other like this. I'll have to work hard. So you never stop loving me, Rudy. My inner voice as soon as I sit down to relax. Henry Cavill says gaming on my own is much more fun than going out. Car salesman slaps roof of car. This game can fit so many A's in it. Skull and bones. America isn't even top 10 for fattest countries in the world by percentage. Americans. Me. Stop baiting. Fired. Awake but at what cost? My printer is threatening me. You're low on ink. Never run low on ink again. Physically demanding sport or activity. My mind. My knees, back and complete body. Applying for a job. Provides info about education and previous jobs in CV. Job application website. Effing do it again. At $4,000 it's cheaper to just buy a new cat. I hope you get either Final Destination in the worst way possible or alone at age 98 because your grandkids think it's cheaper just to buy an AI to replace you. Introverts when the elevator doors close before anyone can get on. Me letting my brother win in a video game. You're so bad in this game. Doctors. Anyone with a brain. King Charles who said he believes in potions instead of chemotherapy. Would you rather date an astrology girl or a if you can't handle me at my worst you don't deserve me at my best girl? If you're not into girls, a nice guy or a gym bro? Myself. AI try not to eat animals smarter than me. What's it like being a vegetarian? Nothing is worse than a Yankee telling a Southerner that his monuments don't matter. Slavery was worse. Imagine if a woman had to in order to get pregnant by a man, there would be like 11 people in the world. Animators, when they start showing their barely hidden faces, the viewers reply fast and be seen as desperate. Reply late and be seen as rude. It's crazy how men have to be financially stable to date broke women with kids. Male feminist. Feminists hate you too. My fiance gets back from deployment in 2 days. How do I get rid of these? Make up loads and loads of makeup, preferably white. Cover the face area as well to match the neck. Get yourself a red nose to finish the cover up. That way you can look like a clown since your relationship is a reffing joke. An interview with a dictator. Expectations. Reality. Humans being disgusted at finding a hair in their food. The same humans happily putting genitalia in their mouths. When intermission pops up in an old movie, I start crying. They used to love us. They wanted to let me pee. They don't care about me at all now. They think I deserve a UTI. When you finally found a walking green flag but you are the red flag now. Sorry, I can't go out tonight, I already have evening plans. Hal saying that's my girl for 3 hours. Public domain classics, 4 Seasons, Night on Bald Mountain, etc. Marble race channels. Royalty free EDM music. I remember my grandpa's last words. Stop shaking the ladder, you little she. When you and your homie hope to distract the teacher and make him talk about a personal story, but instead you got a 40-minute lecture about his 8 problems in Spanish. Your food has been delivered. I managed to travel around the sun again. The 10 messages I have to respond. My BF got his side B pregnant, but we both love each other. Should I stay? Yes. They'll need a clown for the kids' birthday parties. Me looking at my girlfriend and my child for the last time before I run away. Watching Sean. Watched. Skipped. The boys I nanny for just asked me where I work, and I didn't have the heart to tell them their parents pay me to hang out with them, so now they think I work at Chili's. Now it was crazy when Mike said this. Support us and become VIP member to remove all ads from www.opensubtitles.org. What I expect to see on February 14th. The stuffed animals in the corner of your room watching you get f***ed. Discord, you are loved by everyone. Why doesn't anybody like us? Vegans combining 5+ carcinogens and 10+ industrial chemicals to make food instead of just eating an egg. 9 PM when you're 25 or over. Suffering makes us angry. Anger makes us stupid. Stupidity makes us suffer. When you want to destroy the world but comfort is priority. I didn't think it was possible for someone's brain to decompose completely naturally while they're alive, but here you are proving me wrong. She left him because of his makeup. She left him because he kept raiding her makeup drawer. How dramatic are you, me? When your authentic existence becomes effortless, be real, not perfect. Could you imagine a world without capitalism? If the police did their jobs, everyone would trust them. Ain't no song called F the Fire Department. Why did you invade Spain? Well, history of the entire world, I guess. When a very attractive person tells you that you look good today, nah, something ain't right. Companies when they relocate their manufacturing to save money while charging the same prices. Companies when the customer just orders she from China because it's the same quality and 1/6 of the price. When your custom character is in a cutscene. The bathroom door, the wizard spell that's blocking the Wi-Fi. Chicago teens with all 5 of his bullies' moms to assert dominance. Hang out with humans. Stay home. 15-year-old me. 22-year-old me thinking how stupid I used to be. 30-year-old me. A woman sleeps with 20 guys, she's called a but if a guy does it, gay. He is definitely gay. Ordering your Apple Vision Pro from Wish. Me trying to regulate impulsive behavior. The 10th AI generated ad with anime on YouTube. When your sister visits you but doesn't bring your nephew with her. An engineer's moral compass leaving their body when Lockheed Martin send in the job offer. What is a Zell fantasy that looks appealing in movies but is not so hot much in real life? Shower X. The drain hurts my D. Spit out my bath water reading this. Jesus showing me memes from my phone and explaining why I can't go to heaven. The world when Pluto was a planet. The world when Pluto is no longer a planet. How your parents go to school based on their story. Adventuring time 50 out of 50. Discover every biome. Nemo lied. We need to replace him before Timmy sees. Later. Phew. He hasn't noticed. You're not Nemo. My crush. I'm effing tired. Me. Changes my name to Tired. Who would make a better leader in America? Biden. Went out to drink with my girl co-workers and they were talking about how they like to be and during X then looked over at me to gauge my reaction and I was just reading the Ethiopia Wikipedia page. This man looks like if a Disney prince grew up in a bad neighborhood. Bert and Ernie write the word privilege on a car and dangle it over the heads of a group of feminists to demonstrate how it will always be out of their reach. Girls with a time machine. I'm your granddaughter. OMG really. Boys with a time machine. Don't pre-order the last games you bought in 2023 or was horribly trash. Thanks bro. Bad news. I found your Sean. Good news. We are redoing the kitchen. Further bad news. We are using the pages as wallpaper. Good news. We won't need glue to stick them to the wall. Your ex gets leaked. It's labeled Big Mo. RMF better take women swimming by the second day and get that face underwater. Thousands of years ago. I'm the ugliest vehicle ever. Hold my frappe. Brush my teeth. Want to clean my tongue. Activate my gag reflex. And puke in my mouth. Teeth full of stomach acid and dirty again. When streaming companies start getting greedier than they already are. Piracy. I want you to put the word out there that we back up. When the r***s in power get to pick the books kids read in school, I think history is about to change. Are you sure you like me? I'm literally obsessed with you. He's gonna abandon me. When you realize this is the same person. This is the most British picture I have ever seen. There is not one lip in this whole photo. Retired couple book 51 back-to-back cruises because it was cheaper than a retirement home. Hot chocolate mix made with milk. Hot chocolate mix made with water. I remained too much inside my head and ended up losing my mind. When it's your day to go and the other trades left their shit in the way. People who are brutally honest as a personality trait are just covering to justify being a narcissistic fool. Another game about Bowser kidnapped Princess Peach gets made. You gonna rescue her? No, she must learn to rescue herself. Balkan couples be like. Me being depressed and alone in my apartment. Me being depressed and alone in an expensive hotel room by the beach. Kids who grew up academically gifted are now anxious adults who have thousands of abandoned hobbies and spiral into self-hate whenever they make basic mistakes or they are doctors. There is no in between. When you're 3 hours into an interview and busting for the toilet but an armed Russian guard signals you to sit back down so can finish his 37-minute story about the Duchy of Lithuania first importing bananas into Europe in 1402 and that's why you couldn't exist today. I did some financial plan and it looks like I can retire at 97 and live comfortably for 11 minutes. Nah man, the move is not that scary, the movie. Rich people, driving a luxury car, having a driver. You know what honey, said Hank, I have been thinking, you have done all the cooking in this house for the past month. Do you fancy going out for dinner tonight? Oh gee Hank, that would sure be swell, said Susie. Good, said Hank. The boys are coming over to watch the game later and it's always awkward as F with you just hanging around. If you all got offered a free vacation but you can't post not even one thing while you're there, are you going? That fact that this is a legitimate question is insane. People, redheads are so ugly, meanwhile all the redheads I have met in my entire life. Bro, why did I say that? Inside of men's left pocket. Inside of women's purse. Suspect is dancing through downtown. Copy that. I can try, but I'm not much of a dancer. You can't take it with you when you go. King Tut had never seen such bullshit before. Not rare picture of me thinking about my life's achievements. When you order the praying mantis as a joke and your girl actually tries it. Once upon a time in the 50s, a family could own a home, a car, and send the kids to college all on one income, and then we cut taxes on the rich and the middle class lied. Love whiskey and a great sword. You see, you can just give this kind of thing to men and they will be thrilled. When I tell her I'm lacking it to the sound of her voice, the debt collector. Did they get recruited together? Mount Everest. Mountaineers will have to carry their equipment to the base camp in the future. When you finally expel the hot sauce fart that has been lingering in your colon for far too long. Drones in America. Drones in Japan. Disturbed show postponed after singer comes down with a sickness. Gaslighting was one of the most searched words on the internet daily in 2022. No, it wasn't. The American Civil War wasn't about slavery, it was about states' rights. Historians. Turkey made using 100% Australian pork. What I see. Wikipedia versus what teacher sees. Healthy seasoned food cooked with love. 2 weeks old crumbs under the couch. The average American uses 80 to 90 curse words a day. A telemarketer called me today. I made my quota. Finally got a date for Valentine's Day. It's a court date, but still I get to dress up. 200 words. Just drop out, bro. You're not gonna be the one to break the generational curse. Damn, you brought the ancestors into it. And dumber than a box of rocks, I thought. He could throw himself on the ground and miss. I'd be scrolling through my blocked list forgetting what the hell all these people did. This is where my trust issues started. My driving instructor before every lesson with me. Thank you Central for my awesome email address and username. Like really. Me fake sleeping in the car so I can get carried inside. Uber driver. My morning coffee, the shit I take after drinking it, a drown fluid. You ever had so much to do you just sat and did nothing? When you want to invade you for a horde of bananas but you want the right guy to successfully pull it off. How it started. How it's going. Europeans being bilingual, Asians knowing 3 or more languages, Americans unable to master the English language. Squeaky teenage me when I wore my black leather trench coat out. I'm the knight. When extroverts are just loud for no reason. Being a parent. Being an uncle. A love story. He might be a painter. Wow, super. Or else, is he drawing me? Solve the integrals in order. What if we kissed under the free speech booth? Gym teachers be like, it's not that cold outside so we are still gonna play baseball. I have never met a girl who supports a who hasn't had an big cope. I have never met a man who had an so I'm trying to figure out why y'all got so much to say. Me watching a girl beg for a new seat when the teacher made her sit next to me. When your Tinder date starts taking off their fur and tail and you realize it's just a stupid human in a costume. Man punches great white shark to save his wife. I would bring this up in every argument. Old people. Hey sweetie, I heard you are good with phones and computer. Could you please help me? I don't know what's wrong. Any teenager who has a PC. Boss at 1 on Friday, can we talk? Me pretending to be busy. Tim, why can't I kiss your neck? Me. The world if TikTok was never created. Can't stand the mocky 13-year-olds at war. Led slow in front of your car. Do you think you're tougher than my bonnet son? Cheating isn't a bad thing, but babe, I was just using your sister's skill sets. People who play old games despite bad graphics. Respond. Stay absolutely silent. Parents after calling your name and you saying yes. Someone at the gym calls me a fat loser. Me who's technically losing a lot of fat. Gen Z kid develops asthma due to polluted air. Baby boomer who F the atmosphere. Sweetie, if you're going to be two-faced, at least make one of them pretty. Yo, I got one with extra air. Excuse me, do you sell anything that would remove corrosion from fabrics? Ammonia cleaner. Oh sorry mate, I thought you worked here. Me. Hey dad, can you pass the salt? Dad, I don't know son, can you pass the semester? Me. I don't know dad, but I can pass away. My dad. My mom. Me. Taylor Swift going out for milk.
Spare change. Spare change, ma'am.